Hey, so today is the first day back in the office. I haven't been in the office since maybe like early March, just for like half a day. We haven't returned to normal, so it's just like some of us going in each day. But this is my first day back, so I just wanted to kind of document it to see how it is. I am going in a bit later, just so I could avoid any potential traffic in the train. I just don't want to be body to body during rush hour or anywhere near rush hour. So let's see how it goes. So there's like literally no one here. What the heck? So I'm about to head out for lunch right now. Just pick up a little bento, some Korean meat. Really good, really cheap. Just take out and head back to the office and eat. 음. その意味だ. Hey, so I just got back to my station, about to go home. You know, it was nice to see my coworkers in the office today, even though there's only actually a few of us in there. But, you know, I didn't actually feel any more productive being in the office than I have been working at home remotely. And I think that kind of makes you think about a lot of things, right? How important is it to be in the office every day? Of course, there's positives and negatives to it. For me personally, one of the good things is because I am not a native Japanese person, if I'm only communicating online 100% of the time, when I have to collaborate or have discussions with people, there is some context that gets lost in the conversation, so it's a little bit inefficient. But if I'm working on my own projects by myself, I think it's very efficient for me to just stay home, because even though it's only 40 minutes door to door for me on the train, you know, stopping what I'm doing, walking to the station, catching the train, I'll have to bust out my phone and I can do some work on my phone. But that whole break and that commute kind of just gets in the way, where the other option is I can just stay working where I am. And that's a lot more convenient, right? And not to mention how inconvenient it is to be on the train in Tokyo when people are, coming home. Especially, you just saw how close the people on my right and left were basically touching. And especially during this time where there is still some virus going around, it's kind of unsettling, and it makes me feel a little anxious. And the other thing is, like, I hate wearing this mask. Like, this mask sucks. Like, it gets hot, especially summer coming around the corner. And I noticed that I just drink less water throughout the day because I have this on, and I'm trying not to like take it on and off. So it's just really a big inconvenience. But I think it's going to be interesting to see how companies adapt moving forward. Like companies like Twitter and Shopify pretty much announced that they were going 100% remote. I think that's a little bit far-fetched, and it probably wouldn't work for me, even though it sounds fantastic, just because of that contextual situation and communication issue that I have working with Japanese coworkers. So in Japan, I think it really varies by the company. I think there are some companies that are really trying to go back to exactly how it was. Some of them didn't even implement any remote work capabilities even during the pseudo-lockdown. So they're going to have a hard time moving forward, especially when people are saying like there's 10 years of progress that happened in the last 10 weeks, things like that. So I guess we'll see what kind of adjustments are made going forward. I'm lucky because my company actually implemented remote work before the Japanese government told us to try to work at home. So obviously they're looking out for the well-being of their staff, and they're trying to adapt to the changing times and the work environment, where other companies kind of only implemented changes because the government told them to, and then now that the pseudo lockdown has been lifted, they're saying like, okay, let's just resume to how it was. I think that's just a bad move, but who knows, right? We'll see what happens. If you watch this video to this point, thank you. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe and follow me on any other platforms. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.